What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. The time has finally come. I've been promising you guys this series for a really long time. For those of you guys who joined me when I was knee deep in my SCP content reaction days, I know you guys know that this series is a long time in coming. I honestly should have been done this series, so I'm so sorry for making you guys wait, but today we are here to start the SCP Sedition series from Tat's Top Videos. We're gonna go ahead and start with the first video. It looks like there's like videos and then there's also developer commentary, but I'll get into the developer commentary videos after we finish like the main ones, if that makes sense. I feel like it makes sense. Anywho's, this first video is about SCP-682, which I'm pretty sure that's the giant alligator reptile dude, right? And he's like sentient and low-key kind of evil. Yes, that's him. So I'm pretty excited to see what this video has in store for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Subject number, SCP-682, object class, Keter. This is an older video. I think it's from like 5 years ago or something like that. So I don't know how much of this information is still true, but we'll see what happens. Today's subject of interest is SCP-682. Upon clarification, is what I'm assuming that's supposed to say, of the SCP Foundation, clearance has been given to personnel of level 4 or higher to ask it a question. For reasons, the purpose of this project is to understand more about its understanding and its origin. Inquiry of subject-related data for personnel of level 4 to the disclosure of information from SCP-682 has been authorized. Interview will be held in its cell. 1D class will be stationed inside holding a rod microphone. Watch will be seated in a viewing area above the cell. Guards are stationed outside of the vicinity for safety measures or possible containment breach. All questions will be postponed if SCP-682 shows any movements towards the viewing area, but not towards the D class. I see.
Surprised to see you again so soon.
Keep it short and simple, Watch.
I don't like this any more than you do, 682. Let's get this done with.
Not a social visit, I take. Very well. Begin.
Imagine hitting up SCP-682 and like, so what's the hot goss? Like, nigga, I've been in here all day. What do you think? You think I know the tea? No, the tea that I get is ice cold.
Do you remember why you were contained?
Opportunity. Exploitation. You distance yourselves from beast, and yet predatory attributes remain. Are we entities you imprison for the safety of your species? Or do you hold us on display as trophies on your endless quest to control what cannot be contained?
Could you answer the question more directly, please?
How much more directly do you want?
Sanctimonious to the end.
Right.
What is your opinion of the Foundation?
Do you want to know the answer to that?
Repugnant.
Samesies.
And why do you feel that way?
Because you have him locked up.
You condescend me.
How?
Believing I am somehow inferior because you captured me.
Do you not view us as superior for having contained you?
Captured, yes. Contained, no.
What are your desires in life? Do you have a purpose?
Leave this place.
Is everybody surprised?
Your
Look, I know you want to see SCP-079, but that can only happen if you work with me here. If they don't get their answers, it's lights out for far longer than you've ever experienced.
Fine.
The guttural noises that they have him make are very good for setting the scene. Like, it's actually really creepy to hear him talk. Also, what is SCP-079?
What are your thoughts on SCP-343?
What is SCP-343?
SCP-343 says he is not your creator and has no control over you,
Oh, that guy,
although he
yeah.
claims to be God.
Yeah, that guy.
It is irrelevant to me.
Right. What do I care who claims
So
to be
who
my
has
creator?
control over you?
Myself, bitch.
This foundation, so you claim.
Right.
Let's keep it that way.
Sassy. For what?
What is your origin?
The naive little creature.
Talking
What
shit.
can answer?
Stays talking shit.
Its deficient mind can't fathom.
Not you calling him
Could you put it in terms we can understand?
You already possess a piece of the puzzle.
What does that mean? You agreed to cooperate.
You agreed to indulge me.
Moving on.
Okay.
Why do you hate humans?
What is there to like?
Care to elaborate?
Does he need to?
Loathsome parasites, believing you are the evolutionary pinnacle, masters of your own design. Your delusions of self-importance, laughable.
Okay then. So there is no redeeming qualities to be found in humans.
Hot and spicy McChickens are pretty delicious. Maybe if he ever experienced the hot and spicy McChicken, he would know that, you know? Maybe you just need to expose him to more food. Has he ever had naan? Garlic naan with buttered chicken? Hello? Has he ever had a pupusa? Like, you guys could fix this if you really wanted to.
None that I see.
Understandable.
Do you really hate all life? If this is true, do you wish to end it?
No.
Just humanity? What have we done to warrant your distaste?
Sir, please.
Putrid creatures of mush.
Okay,
You
sir.
told yourselves over me, but I know.
Do you have an answer? Or are you not willing to share it?
He moved too far away from the microphone. Okay. His voice can't be picked up. But he talking, and I'm sure he's talking mad shit, because he really don't like... That's a bad idea.
It's fine where it is.
You say get the mic closer. Don't do that.
Idiot, it was fine where it was!
Yeah, now look. Interview was postponed as SCP-682 attacked the D-Class inside, holding the rod microphone. Both the D-Class and microphone were lost, with extensive damage done to the scaffolding and catwalk above the containment cell. Maintenance was performed on the framework, and another D-Class was sent in as a replacement, holding another rod microphone.
Let's try this again. Would you like to see SCP-999 again?
If you could find it a leash and teach it to stay, I could find use for it.
What for?
Evil ass laugh.
Do you have any knowledge pertaining to SCP-001? Do you know anything about it, 682?
You cannot divulge what cannot be defined. You would be foolish to assume I can answer everything.
Well, you've hardly answered anything.
I have my reasons.
Mostly
like
that I hate
you have yours.
Are you insinuating you've been coerced?
What? Oh, silence. Interesting. Who the hell is out here coercing SCP-682? What?
What do you think of SCP-053?
Hold on. Let me look it up. Y'all are just tossing SCPs out here like I fucking know what they are. SCP-053. Oh, the little girl. Right? Yeah, it's the little girl. Okay.
Useless.
I mean, she a little girl.
Is she just as bad as the rest of us?
Worse.
Oh.
And yet, I pity her.
Oh, damn.
Care to explain?
No.
She wants to see you again. Is this uncomfortable for you?
Perhaps. Although, I assume you'll show her wishes the same consideration as my own.
Talking all that shit.
Just a few more questions to go. Do you know SCP-049?
On a previous escape attempt, I passed its cell. A mere moment of visual contact spoke of obligation and impediment.
Okay.
A familiar perception.
What does that mean?
Well, that's something.
SCP-049. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah, the plague doctor. That's what I thought it was, but like I wasn't entirely confident. So him and the plague doctor have an understanding, it seems like.
Why do you fear SCP-173?
Apart from it being an abomination.
A talking alligator isn't an abomination?
Yes?
It
Y'all always redact the most interesting
I
parts.
see. Is it possible that it could happen again?
I foresee it as a likely possibility.
Interesting. Also, he called it an abomination. That sounds like bigotry, don't it? Okay, so SCP-173 is the sculpture. Why is it an abomination? What's wrong? Why does he got beef with the sculpture? That's interesting to me.
By your account, what happened between you and SCP-07-2?
What?
Insensate.
Oh, he talking a lot of mess. I want to know what it is.
You need to start
now.
taking this seriously and speaking to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Stop pissing him off.
Incredible. You sit there, confident in your abilities, believing humanity can secure itself from danger. And you think I am not being serious?
He said y'all are very unserious.
It amazes me that you don't see why harbor your species.
I'll take that as rhetorical and move on.
Stick to the questions.
Yeah, I know.
Attitude.
So, how many have you killed?
Why do we want to know this?
Say again?
I stopped counting after.
God, I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's too many.
Do you have any regrets?
So many.
Okay.
violence.
So lots of regrets, but maybe not any of the people you killed?
Do you have any association with SCP-939?
See, now I know I ain't never seen nothing about no 939. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, which is good because it gives me like a list of SCPs to look into. So don't let me forget SCP-939. That's something I gotta look into.
I found them
Interesting.
interesting on our brief encounter.
And how did that go?
At first, I felt elated, but it was soon replaced by foreboding.
Did you actually come in contact with them?
I cannot recall.
What?
What can you remember?
Again, the most interesting shit y'all redact. I ought
Were
to
you
beat
scared?
y'all up.
Next question.
So yes.
What would you do if you found another being like yourself?
If it is weaker,
I would eat it.
I would slay it.
I'd slay it, whatever.
Why? Wouldn't you align with it?
You do not understand how we work.
I mean, but whose fault is that, sir? You
We?
don't like talking.
As in a species?
You do not understand.
Again, whose fault is that?
And what if it were stronger? What would happen then?
It would slay me.
Then you would perish.
Oh. Wow. Homie really said, boy, if I could, y'all would be out of here. That's a little disturbing. Okay.
How well do you know SCP-079?
Okay, that's the computer that they was talking about
You
earlier.
would ask means you know more than enough already.
Nah, he said mind your business.
Why so evasive on this one? What's so special about your relationship with 079?
I don't know anything about the relationship, so I don't know what he's
Are
talking about.
nothing more than your bargaining chips.
Okay. SCP is annoyed leading. He been annoyed the whole time. Why
We'll come
is that
back
the
to
one
this
that
some other
stops
time.
you? He don't like you.
May I see 079?
I'll try my best to uphold the deal, but I can't guarantee anything. I'll submit a request to accommodate a meeting between you and
You wretched,
'Cause you lied to me.
conniving,
Yeah.
ignorant, deceptive apes.
Yeah, get him,
You've
get him.
brought this
Keep
on
talking your shit.
yourselves.
Do it. Fuck him up. Exactly what you deserve. Cause why you lie to me? It don't sound like it's going well, by the way. I don't know if y'all got like the surround sound like what I got. It sounds like it's going poorly. Oh, that's a scream. Official incident report pending. Redacted. Estimated D-class personnel were harmed during the interview. Redacted. Foundation personnel. KIA/MIA. Okay, so people died. And he was secured and recontained a certain amount of hours after the breakout. So he was out here. He got his lick back. I support that. I fully support you, sir. Just don't come nowhere near me. I ain't do nothing to you, but I'm just saying.
Is it back in its cell?
What's left of the carcass? 682 almost made it this time, and now there's talk of relocating.
No. 079's proximity could benefit us in the future.
Right. Could really set the thing off.
Yeah.
Until we can find a more effective way to extract tangible answers from 682, these interview methods will continue to be our main data source.
The thing is, I'm not entirely sure if what he meant by you brought this on yourselves was referring to your little double cross, or us as a collective species. That stunt you pulled might have just proved his point.
Time will tell. And if it doesn't, time will be all it has left.
I feel like that's a real bold stance to take, given the fact that he just murdered hella of your people, but what do I know? I don't work for the Foundation. So that was actually really interesting. I loved how cinematic it was. I really enjoyed like the ambiance of the whole thing. This was a really good time. I'm looking forward to the next videos. Let me know if you have a specific one that you want me to watch. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue down the series as they have it on their playlist. I'm also going to look into SCP-079 and what was that other one that I said? 949 or 343 or whatever. I'll look it up later, but I will look into those two as well because I'm pretty interested about the relationship that they have. So don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.